What's going on YouTube? Zapp here. Today is Wednesday, February 26th, and it is a lovely day, and I say that because I just got through reading The Walking Dead issue number 122. The comics are just starting to heat up, and shit's about to go down. It's about to go down. But, moving on, it's time for another edition of the Zapp Talks series, and I have a few questions from you guys that I would like to answer, so let's not waste any more time and get into it. This one comes from a fellow named Andy. I'm not sure if this is a male or a female, but Andy asks, hey Zapp, I was wondering when you're going to upload the next gameplay of Outlast. I really enjoy your commentary on the game. Haha, XOXO heart. So, Andy, to answer your question, I actually plan on recording the next part of my Outlast playthrough tonight and uploading it tomorrow morning or afternoon, early tomorrow afternoon or late in the morning. So, yeah, part 6 of my Outlast playthrough is coming. However, there will be a little bit of a gap between part 5 and 6 as far as where the gameplay is. And I mentioned this in the last episode of Zapp Talks, so yeah, that's where that's at. Next question comes from a fellow named Goblin505. He asks, who is my favorite Marvel/DC hero or villain? As far as DC goes, I'm not really a fan of DC comics and the characters, so I don't really have a favorite hero or villain in DC. But as far as Marvel goes, my favorite hero is Captain America, and my favorite villain is probably Magneto. Just because Magneto is just this really buff, badass Jewish guy who controls magnetism. That's pretty much it, you know. And it's funny that, you know, Magneto was a Jew that was in the Holocaust. You know, he was in a concentration camp. However, his views on the mutant/human relationship resemble that of Hitler. So that's pretty interesting in my book. But yeah, definitely Captain America and Magneto are my favorite hero and villain of the Marvel Universe. This one comes from Card969. He asks, are there any good games that I play on the side that I don't stream or make videos of? There's a lot, actually. Most of them are on PC. They are Marvel Heroes, Magic the Gathering 2014, Loadout, Insurgency. I've uploaded only one video of Insurgency. Dota 2, amongst many others. There's just a ton of games that I play on the side that I don't record and make videos of, and the main reason why is because I don't really see myself grabbing an audience for those particular games. So I mean, there's no real point to uploading it if the people aren't going to watch. So, and that's a lot of stuff involved with that, but yeah, that's just the short answer. This one comes from Zadaxon. He asks, what makes a good fight stick? Is it the price range or the company that makes it? It's a combination of price as well as the person who owns it. Yeah, if you pay more money for a stick, usually the stick has, you know, it's made better. It most likely has all the bells and whistles to it, but it all comes down to who owns it. The durability of the stick comes down to who owns it. If you're someone who rages a lot, or just has a tendency to hit the buttons harder than you really should, you're probably going to break your stick a lot faster than the average player would. So yeah, you can pay as much money as you want for a top-notch quality stick, but if you hit the damn thing and you break it, then all that money you pay for just goes completely out the window. So yeah, but as far as the big three of Mad Catz, Hori, and Kwamba, they all make really good sticks either way. So yeah, just take care of your stuff, guys. This one comes from Renee Vargas. Renee asks, hey Zapp, what are my favorite video games as a kid? As a kid, I grew up playing a lot of Sega Genesis. I didn't really play my Super Nintendo at home, except for playing, you know, stuff like Star Fox and Street Fighter 2 and F-Zero. But, you know, aside from that, I didn't really play my Super Nintendo a lot. I think the main game on my Super Nintendo I played was Turtles in Time. But on my Genesis, I played a lot of Streets of Rage, I played a lot of Vector Man, I played a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog, and when I wasn't home and I was at the arcades, I played a whole lot of side-scrolling beat-em-ups, such as the Turtles in Time arcade version, X-Men, the Simpsons arcade version, and then the games like House of the Dead and Area 51, the rail shooters. So I played a lot of different games growing up, but most of my growing up, like the games, the genre, were side-scrolling and rail shooters. Let's see. This next one comes from Jacoby Bryant. He asked, what capture card should I get? As far as your capture card, I think the best one on the market right now for your money is the Elgato HD. The Elgato works on the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, and there's supposed to be an update coming sometime in the future that allows it to work for the PS4. But you can work around that if you have an HDMI splitter. But yeah, it's definitely the all-purpose capture card. It also has a built-in live streaming feature, and you can also record your voice without having to get a secondary, software peripheral to record your voice separately and then mesh it together. It actually records your voice commentary live right there. So I would say the Elgato is probably the best capture card on the market right now for a limited amount of money. I think it's like 120 something right now on like Amazon. So it's pretty good for what it does, and it records in full 1080p HD. So I would say the Elgato is probably the best capture card out right now. That's going to do it for today's edition of the Zapp Talks series. If you guys have any questions you would like for me to answer next Wednesday, feel free to leave them in the comments section of this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for part 6 of the Outlast playthrough. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.